sits heavy on the old stone wall. The lavender stands in a purple row. The morning post is late again today. But the cabbage white doesn't seem to know she works for free among the stems and seeds, while the world outside is nursing all its needs. Nursing all its needs. The church bells toll from the valley floor, counting out the hours like a busy clerk. The dust is settling on the parlor floor. But out here I have found a different work, just watching how the light begins to lean against the deepest shades of summer green. Shades of summer green. They say the price of steel is going up, and the headlines shout of things I should fear. But I've got water in a chipped tin cup, and the only news is that the sky is clear. The butterflies don't read the daily press. They find their luck in every wild caress. Every wild caress. Mr. Higgins passed the gate at 4. He tipped his hat and asked about the rain. We spoke of things that don't matter anymore, like the hide of corn or the rust upon the vein. It's a simple trade of words across the wood, the kind of talk that makes a person good. Makes a person good. I'll stay right here until the evening comes and the crickets start their rhythmic low-key song. The town can have its sirens and its drums. This little patch is where I now belong. A quiet peace is all I have to show in the garden where the lavender likes to grow. Lavender likes to grow. Silverwood bites through my coat. The pencil lead is gray and cold. I start the lines I'll never send, dragging out a heavy hand, heavy hand. The maple drops a dying leaf, resting on my rusted knees. The 409 goes screaming past, burning oil and iron track. Writing you a letter in the air, folded up the words I couldn't share. The whistle blows a long and lonesome cry underneath the wide and lonesome cry. Underneath the wide and heavy light. Station clock is stuck on 10. I don't remember where or when. The paint is peeling off the door like skin not wanted anymore, anymore. Your name is salt upon my tongue, a path that we can no more run. I see you in the steaming haze, walking through those luckless days, luckless days. Writing you a letter in the air, folded up the words I couldn't share. The whistle blows a long and lonesome cry underneath the wide and lonesome cry. Underneath the wide and heavy light. beneath my heel, the way a bitter heart must feel. There's no one on the platform now, just the wind across my brow. The sun is sinking in the pines, tired of these quiet lines. I'll leave the page inside my head into a narrow bed, just a letter in the air. Soft as winter dust, the flowering stove is winter dust, the iron stove is slowed away. I'm wearing circles in the crust for every heart I've watched you break. The window glass is thick with frost. The village sleeps in shades of blue, counting up the things I've blew, counting up the things I've lost, and making room for something new. But the needing brings me home again, turning water into grace. I can feel the tension in the grain, I can see the lines across my face. It's a heavy kind of healing in the rhythm of my head, rhythm of my head. The yeast is breathing in the bowl, a tiny life within the dark. I give the wood my heart and soul until I find a steady spark, until I find a steady spark. And ink on yellow tape tells me how the sugar goes, giving all my grief a shape before the morning whistle blows. But the kneading brings me home again, turning water into grace. I can feel the tension in the grain, I can see the lines across my face. It's a heavy kind of healing in the rhythm of my hands, with flowers settled in my says, yeah. The rhythm of my, yes, the kneading brings me home again, turning water into grace. I can feel the tension of ourselves, one loaf, the rhythm of my hands. My coat is damp and dark, hanging where the light is thin. I find a corner in the back to let the quiet settle in. The dust is thick as wool, settled on the printed line. I pull the volume from the shelf and give it all my time. Oh, the rain is falling slow on the vintage window pane. Let the world go walking by, I will stay within the grain. These pages smell of wood and a season long since past. The binding holds the weight of a thing that is meant to last. I do not need the road or the ticket in my hand. There is a mountain in this ink and a quiet piece of land. The piano plays a tune low against the upright bass. I am hidden from the storm in a warm and wooden place. Oh, the rain is falling slow on the vintage window pane. Let the world go walking by. I will stay within the grain. Just the paper and the sound turning over in my head, falling slow. Steam rises from the ceramic, the water warms the bone. The lighthouse shuts its heavy lid before the light is home. The sugar sinks into the dark, a stone within a well. I wait for the ceramic well. I wait for the ceramic clink to ring a quiet toll. The postcards by the window pane are turning into salt. I keep the heat against my skin because the air is soft. The seaside grass is leaning low beneath the weight of gray. The cafe door is still a secret, locked against the rain. The light is on the floor, the mist begins to roll. A gull is circling the dock, a ghost in silver smoke. The tide is pulling out again, the world is just a bowl. The mist is sitting on the waves like wool upon a bed. I find a corner in the booth and hang a heavy heart. I'll watch the vapor disappear and listen to the latch. The morning doesn't look for me, it only waits to pass. The sun is thin as paper lace above the moving green. I'll drink until the cup is dry and I am barely here. Just a little heat. The beam of light is finely cut. I see the dust hanging in the stale air. The screen is white and blank and white, like a face that forgot its own name. touch the rough fabric in the weight of a body, the way a person leans when they are tired. The velvet keeps the heat. The velvet keeps the heat. The velvet, tall or high, keeps the heat. My shoes scrape against the cold hard floor. A piece of paper rolls across the old wood. The salt is still stuck on the armrest from hands that did not know where to go. The air is thick with everyone's breath. I am standing in the middle of a crowd that isn't here to look at me anymore. The velvet keeps the heat. The velvet keeps the heat. The velvet, tall or high, keeps the heat. One by one, the ceiling lights die. The red curtains are heavy like wet wool. I am leaving you behind in the dark. The velvet keeps the heat. The velvet keeps the heat. Keeps the heat. Sun hits the lace on the door. Dust hangs thick above the floor. I cut the stems of the rose. That's just how the morning goes. Blue ink is deep in my skin, telling me where you have been. I keep them tied in a knot, counting everything I've got. The ribbon is frayed and thin, papers like rain and sin, papers like rain and sin. I read the words till I'm blind, leaving the whole world behind. You wrote from a town called Clay, said you'd be home by May. The stamp is crooked and red, like a weight inside my head. I asked the Lord for a sign to make your signature mine, but the bell rings sharp and cold. I'm getting tired and old, getting tired and old. The ribbon is frayed and thin, papers like rain and sin, papers like rain and sin. I read the words till I'm blind, leaving the whole world behind. anymore. Birchwood and heavy stone. Morning is snowing through the air. I am anchoring the chair, watching the afternoon go home. Safe in the light, safe in the light, small within the crowd. Linen napkin, starch and fold. Outside the people running hard. I am a slow and quiet yard, growing green inside the cold. Safe in the light, safe in the light, small within the crowd. Clock hands are heavy, weight of the sugar, white grains on a dark plate. Numbers don't matter now. Safe in the light, safe in the light, small within the crowd. The stone holds the war. 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 Spread the quilt on the river grass, watch the slow and muddy water pass. Wicker basket with a wooden latch down inside the clover patch. Your head with a wooden latch down inside the clover patch. Your hands are stained with berry juice. Finally let the worries loose. Finally let the worries loose. The afternoon is white and blue. I only wanna sit with you. Oh, the daisies don't mind the rain, lifting up their heads again. Petals white as a Sunday dress, living in a wilder kind of grace. A grace, they don't ask for much at all, just the sun before the fall. You've got flour on your cotton sleeve, the kind of peace we used to leave. Your face has changed, the lines are deep, like the riverbeds where minnows sleep. No sleep, where minnows sleep. You still look like home to me. The only place I wanna be, we're aging like the river stone, happy just to be alone. Oh, the daisies don't mind the rain, lifting up their heads again. Petals white as a sun promises we keep. Promises we keep. Promises we keep. No ticking clocks, no heavy debt. The finest day I've found us yet. Just the sun by the water's edge, by the water's edge. Birchwood and heavy stone. Morning is snowing through the air. I am anchoring the chair, watching the afternoon go home. Safe in the love, safe in the love, small within the crowd. Linen napkin, starch and fold. Outside the people running hard. I am a slow and quiet yard, growing green inside the cold. Clock hands are heavy, weight of the sugar, white grains on a dark plate. Numbers don't matter now. Safe in the love, safe in the love, small within the crowd. The stone holds the war. 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 The wood is cold against my skin. I sit and wait for the line, the gray line where the trees end. My hands are folded in my lap. Your hands are somewhere in the house. I can hear the boards creak. I can hear the house breathe. It is coming back again. The light is coming back. It is a promise we did not ask for. It is a promise that stays. It is coming back again. It stays. The clover is heavy with the wet. The white flowers bend their heads. I am watching the fence turn red. The old cedar is warm now. I touch the splinters and the dirt. I am splinters and the dirt. I am still here standing. I am still here with you. It is coming back again. The light is coming back. It is a promise we did not ask. the day is on your face. We have another chance. I think tomorrow too. The fog is heavy in the pines today. I watched it crawl across the lower ridge. You are still asleep under the heavy wool. The kettle starts a low and steady whistle. The kettle starts a low and steady whistle. I didn't want to wake the house just yet. I like the way the floorboards hold the cold. We are the heat that stays when the fire goes thin. Just the right pulse in the gray ash. It is enough to keep the morning at the door, holding on to what is quiet and true. Your boots are resting on the hearthstone, still caked with needles from our walk last night. I remember how we didn't say a word, just listened to the owls and snapping twigs. It is better than the talk we used to need. It is better than the talk we used to need, to prove that we were standing in the same place. We are the heat that stays when the fire goes thin. Just the right pulse in the gray ash. It is enough to keep the morning at the door, holding on to what is quiet and true. I used to think the silence was a wall, something built to keep the two of us apart. But here with you it is a deeper breath, a way to let the heavy world stay small. Let the world stay small. The tea is steeping in ceramic parlors eyes out. The sun sits heavy on the old stone wall. The lavender stands in a purple row. The morning post is late again today, but the cabbage white doesn't seem to know she works for free among the stems and seeds, while the world outside is nursing all its needs. Nursing all its needs. The church bells toll from the valley floor, counting out the hours like a busy clerk. The dust is settling on the parlor floor. But out here I have found a different work, just watching how the light begins to lean against the deepest shades of summer green. Shades of summer green. They say the price of steel is going up, and the headlines shout of things I should fear, but I've got water in a chipped tin cup, and the only news is that the sky is clear. The butterflies don't read the daily press, they find their luck in every wild caress. Every wild caress. Mr. Higgins past the gate at 4. He tipped his hat and asked about the rain. We spoke of things that don't matter anymore, like the hide of corn or the rust upon the vein. It's a simple trade of words across the wood, the kind of talk that makes a person good. Makes a person good. I'll stay right here until the evening comes and the crickets start their rhythmic low-key song. The town can have its sirens and its drums. This little patch is where I now belong. A quiet peace is all I have to show in the garden where the lavender likes to grow. Lavender likes to grow. Silver wood bites through my coat. The pencil lead is gray and cold. I start the lines I'll never send, dragging out a heavy hand, heavy hand. The maple drops a dying leaf, resting on my rusted knees. The 409 goes screaming past, burning oil and iron track, iron track. Writing you a letter in the air, folded up the words I couldn't share. The whistle blows a long and lonesome cry underneath the wide and lonesome cry, underneath the wide and heavy light. The station clock is stuck on 10. I don't remember where or when. The paint is peeling off the door like skin not wanted anymore, anymore. Your name is salt upon my tongue, a path that we can no more run. I see you in the steaming haze, walking through those luckless days, luckless days. Writing you a letter in the air, folded up the words I couldn't share. The whistle blows a long and lonesome cry underneath the wide and lonesome cry, underneath the wide and heavy light. The gravel grinds beneath my heel, the way a bitter heart must feel. There's no one on the platform now, just the wind across my brow. The sun is sinking in the pines, tired of these quiet lines. I'll leave the page inside my head into a narrow bed, just a letter in the air, letter in the soft as winter dust. The flowering stove is winter dust. The iron stove is slowed away. I'm wearing circles in the crust for every heart I've watched you break. The window glass is thick with frost. The village sleeps in shades of blue, counting up the things I've blew, counting up the things I've lost, and making room for something new. But the needing brings me home again, turning water into grace. I can feel the tension in the grain, I can see the lines across my face. It's a heavy kind of healing in the rhythm of my head, rhythm of my head. The yeast is breathing in the bowl, a tiny life within the dark. I give the wood my heart and soul until I find a steady spark, until I find a steady spark. Hand wind and ink on yellow tape tells me how the sugar goes, giving all my grief a shape before the morning whistle blows. But the kneading brings me home again, turning water into grace. I can feel the tension in the grain, I can see the lines across my face. It's a heavy kind of healing in the rhythm of my hands, with flowers settled in my says, yeah. The rhythm of my, yes, the kneading brings me home again, turning water into grace. I can feel the tension of ourselves, one loaf, the rhythm of my hands. My coat is damp and dark, hanging where the light is thin. I find a corner in the back to let the quiet settle in. The dust is thick as wool, settled on the printed line. I pull the volume from the shelf and give it all my time. Oh, the rain is falling slow on the vintage window pane. Let the world go walking by, I will stay within the grain. These pages smell of woods and a season long since past. The binding holds the weight of a thing that is meant to last. I do not need the road or the ticket in my hand. There is a mountain in this ink and a quiet piece of land. The piano plays a tune low against the upright bass. I am hidden from the storm in a warm and wooden place. Oh, the rain is falling slow on the vintage window pane. Let the world go walking by, I breeze from the ceramic, the water warms the bone. The lighthouse shuts its heavy lid before the light is home. The sugar sinks into the dark, a stone within a well. I wait for the ceramic well. I wait for the ceramic clink to ring a quiet toll. The postcards by the window pane are turning into salt. I keep the heat against my skin, because the air is soft. The seaside grass is leaning low beneath the weight of gray. The cafe door is still a secret, locked against the rain. The light is on the floor, the mist begins to roll. A gull is circling the dock, a ghost in silver smoke. The tide is pulling out again, the world is just a bowl. The mist is sitting on the waves like wool upon a bed. I find a corner in the booth and hang a heavy heart. I'll watch the vapor disappear and listen to the latch. The morning doesn't look for me, it only waits to pass. The sun is thin as paper lace above the moving green. I'll drink until the cup is dry and I am barely here. Just a little heat. The beam of light is finely cut. I see the dust hanging in the stale air. The screen is white and blank and white, like a face that forgot its own name. I touch the rough fabric in the weight of a body, the way a person leans when they are tired. The velvet keeps the heat. The velvet keeps the heat. The velvet taller heart keeps the heat. My shoes scrape against the cold hard floor. A piece of paper rolls across the old wood. The salt is still stuck on the armrest from hands that did not know where to go. The air is thick with everyone's breath. I am standing in the middle of a crowd that isn't here to look at me anymore. The velvet keeps the heat. The velvet keeps the heat. The velvet taller heart keeps the die. The red curtains are heavy like wet wool. I am leaving you behind in the dark. The velvet keeps the heat. The velvet keeps the heat. Keeps the heat. Sun hits the lace on the door. Dust hangs thick above the floor. I cut the stems of the rose. That's just how the morning goes. Blue ink is deep in my skin, telling me where you have been. I keep them tied in a knot, counting everything I've got. The ribbon is frayed and thin, papers like rain and sin, papers like rain and sin. I read the words till I'm blind, leaving the whole world behind. You wrote from a town called Clay, said you'd be home by May. The stamp is crooked and red, like a weight inside my head. I asked the Lord for a sign to make your signature mine, but the bell rings sharp and cold. I'm getting tired and old, getting tired and old. The ribbon is frayed and thin, papers like rain and sin, papers like rain and sin. I read the words till I'm blind, leaving the whole world behind. The ribbon is frayed and thin, sun hits the lace on the door. Anymore. Birchwood and heavy stone. Morning is snowing through the air. Spread the quilt on the river grass, watch the slow and muddy water pass. Wicker basket with a wooden latch down inside the clover patch. Your head with a wooden latch down inside the clover patch. Your hands are stained with berry juice. Finally let the worries loose. Finally let the worries loose. The afternoon is white and blue. I only wanna sit with you. Oh, the daisies don't mind the rain, lifting up their heads again. Petals white as a Sunday dress, living in a wilder kind of grace. A grace, they don't ask for much at all, just the sun before the fall. You've got flour on your cotton sleeve, the kind of peace we used to leave. Your face has changed, the lines are deep, like the riverbeds where minnows sleep. No sleep, where minnows sleep. You still look like home to me. The only place I wanna be, we're aging like the river stone, happy just to be alone. Oh, the daisies don't mind the rain, lifting up their heads again. Petals white as a Sunday dress, living in a wilder kind of grace. A grace, they don't ask for much at all, just the sun before the fall. The current pulls the willow low, there's nowhere else we need to go. The clouds are moving slow as sleep, the kind of promises we keep. Promises we keep. No ticking clocks, no heavy debt. The finest day I found us yet, just the sun by the water's edge, by the water's edge. Birchwood and heavy stone. Morning is snowing through the air. I am anchoring the chair, watching the afternoon go home. Safe in the love, safe in the love, small within the crowd. Linen napkin, starch and fold. Outside the people running hard. I am a slow and quiet yard, growing green inside the cold. Clock hands are heavy, weight of the sugar, white grains on a dark plate. Numbers don't matter now. Safe in the love, safe in the love, small within the crowd. The stone holds the warmth, the stone holds the warmth, the stone holds against my skin. I sit and wait for the line, the gray line where the trees end. My hands are folded in my lap. Your hands are somewhere in the house. I can hear the boards creak. I can hear the house breathe. It is coming back again. The light is coming back. It is a promise we did not ask for. It is a promise that stays. It is coming back again. It stays. The clover is heavy with the wet. The white flowers bend their heads. I am watching the fence turn red. The old cedar is warm now. I touch the splinters and the dirt. I am splinters and the dirt. I am still here standing. I am still here with you. It is coming back again. The light is coming back. It is a promise we did not ask for. It is a promise that stays. It is coming back again. It does not care about the night. It does not care what we said. The sun just climbs the hill. It just starts. It just starts. It just starts. I can see your eyes now. The day is on your face. We have another chance. I think tomorrow, tomorrow too. The fog is heavy in the pines today. I watched it crawl across the lower ridge. You are still asleep under the heavy wool. The kettle starts a low and steady whistle. The kettle starts a low and steady whistle. I didn't want to wake the house just yet. I like the way the floorboards hold the cold. We are the heat that stays when the fire goes thin. Just the right pulse in the gray ash. It is enough to keep the morning at the door, holding on to what is quiet and true. Your boots are resting on the hearthstone, still caked with needles from our walk last night. I remember how we didn't say a word, just listen to the owls and snapping twigs. It is better than the talk we used to need. It is better than the talk we used to need, to prove that we were standing in the same place. We are the heat that stays when the fire goes thin. Just the right pulse in the gray ash. It is enough to keep the morning at the door, holding on to what is quiet and true. I used to think the silence was a wall, something built to keep the two of us apart. and surrender.